I was going to East 98 in Riverdale, and I was recording. And I was recording, no matter what. And I was rapping about the shit that I was going through. I was rapping. And then at the same time, I was making alliances in the industry. You know,
You linked back up with Kim?
Yep, that came later. But I had met K Slay, and you know, and rest his soul. I had linked up with K Slay. Shout out to Shaka Dawn. Shout out to Mary J. Blige's sister Latanya. My man Hood, because they was all an integral part of me meeting K Slay. And K Slay, and I want to say this.
Rest in peace.
Right? Rest in peace to K Slay, the drama queen, who the first person to put me on the radio, first person to give me an opportunity, right, in Hot 97. It was very, very, very serious to me, right? K Slay's favorite restaurant was Mr. Child's. Anybody that knows K Slay will tell you that's his favorite restaurant. But what people don't know, the person who took him to Mr. Child's was me.
For the first time?
First time, because we wanted to impress him. Like I said, my niggas getting money.
Right.
Why was it important for you to impress K Slay, though?
Because you can't look like you need a favor, even if you need one. It's the music business. The music business is judged by the eye, never the hand. And it's like, can't be out here looking like, like, oh, this nigga bum nigga.
Like you needy. You can't look needy.
It was me and my brother Dyke. Shout out to Dyko. Can't remember, Shaka. We took K Slay to Mr. Child's. My first time at Mr. Child's. We went to Mr. Child's and we talked. I was like, yo, man, I really want to do this rap shit, man. I had been home no longer than 2 weeks.
What'd you have?
I was a bunch of, like, shit that I was just rapping in the studio.
No, I mean at Mr. Child's.
Oh, I remember having those
salt and pepper prawns.
Not even that. If we had that, I don't remember. If we had we definitely that definitely came.
Everybody has a satay.
But what was distinctive to me is the first time I ever had the lettuce wrap.
Oh, lettuce wrap. Chicken lettuce wrap. Yeah.
So I smile when you know, with the thought of K Slay, who is a very, very integral part of my coming up, and the thought of him, his favorite restaurant was Mr. Child's, and me knowing that, him knowing, because we talked about that before he died, was that was his favorite place, but the first person that took him there was me.
Right.
Y'all shared that first together.
That's right.
People don't forget stuff like that, man.
I'm hearing a lifetime full of impressions. One thing you said real early on in the story is how impressionable you were as young men in the streets with nothing around to be impressed by, except for the niggas who were getting money, different cars, different cables.
I mean, that's what it is, though. Like, what he's not describing is that environment, abandoned buildings. The streets was fucked up, everything cracked up. You riding a bike down that shit, you could fuck up your spokes, all that. Like, the whole environment was just fucked. It looked like shit.
And then he gets to jail, and what leaves an impression on him in there, this nigga's rapping.
He was rapping.
And now he's out with that impression, both of those impressions still on him. I'm talking about you like you're not sitting here. Both of those impressions still on him. He gets out, and now he's leaving an impression on other people. People are now coming behind him because he's the thing he's leaving the impression. He's leaving the inspiration behind for X, Y, Z, A, B, and C.
You know, I often ask myself, why me? Right? When I think about being in prison, I think about people that was rapping, and I was sitting around, I was watching them, I would listen to them, and they all had the same dreams as me. I actually had those dreams way later than they did. I say, why me? Why? What made me special? Sometimes I ask myself that.
What made you special?
Yeah, because it was time. Listen, it was a time that I didn't understand the love that I was getting. I had like people were singing my songs. They was knowing me, and I would like be bugging. Like, you want a picture of me?
That's right.
It's footage of me breaking down, crying.
Yeah. Now this was the moment.
Yeah, like
Damn.
I didn't understand. Because I didn't understand. I was going through some shit, some real shit. You know, my brother had got paralyzed. You know, the police had shot him, and he got paralyzed. And I had been on the road, and when I was on the road, I hadn't been in New York for like a month. So when I came back, All the Above was like lit, and I was in the Hamptons.
Hold on. We going too fast. How did you get that record in the first place? T-Pain, he's at the top of his game. He's like the hottest nigga in the world. Jay kind of, shout out to Hov, he kind of tried to cancel the whole auto-tune shit, the T-Pain shit. It didn't work. The shit was still rocking out here.
Yeah.
T-Pain is the hottest shit in the world. How did you get him to do a record with you?
I had met T-Pain, and it is another thing about me. People know I like to be out. I'm an outside nigga.
Right.
I like to be in the clubs. I like the girls. They know that about me.
You don't say.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody know that.
Oh, we didn't know that.
You
were
last
shedding light.
Maino told me, you know I fuck bitches that's on TV, right? Like, don't talk to me different.
Oh, we almost skipped over something. All right, I'm gonna let you tell
I
us.
was a groupie. Like, you gotta stop.
Don't do that. No, you had a hit list. Don't say you was like, they like me.
I got my
Your hit list is legendary.
You was a little hot. You was a little hot for some. I was like, oh. I remember hearing distinctly one day
In Queens?
in a record, you said you finger popped Keisha Cole on the dance floor.
Yeah, and I paid for that line because Keisha, for me, you know, being out. Let me tell you, this is a true story.
Right.
That never happened.
That never happened.
That never happened. First off,
Okay.
I was
Are you
running.
disappointed?
I was running my mouth on that right there.
Right.
And remember Sony Studios?
Of course, 54th and 10th.
54th and 10th.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of niggas don't remember Sony Studios. I was over there one day and I had left. And then I came back. They said, yo, Keisha Cole and Remy just came in here looking for you. I said, what? Looking for me? They said, yeah, they was mad. You know, Remy used to have like a 645 back then.
Right.
Everybody remember that.
Right.
So I said, they looking for me? He said, yeah, nigga. I said, all right.
This is after the
After
record.
the line. I don't know it's about that yet.
But it never happened.
It never happened.
Never happened in Club Rain. That never happened.
Never happened. So what
All right,
happened
cool.
was, I was remember Ruby Falls? It turned into Soul and then it turned into something else?
Uh-huh.
Ruby Falls. Remember
Ruby Falls, yeah.
Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls, and then it turned into Soul, then it turned into something else.
Yeah.
And they had a DJ booth up in the sky. Like it was a DJ booth up there. And I was in there, same night.
Same night.
Shit is just flying down on me.
They dropping shit on you?
Shit is dropping down on me. And this time, I was pretty active in the club area. I was there, put niggas in comas over there. Like,
Oh, man.
So shit flying, I'm like, who the fuck playing with me like that? And I'm looking, I'm saying, oh, somebody throwing lemons? Who the fuck throwing lemons at me? Now I'm like, the fuck, dude? We go up to the DJ booth. It's Keisha Cole. She like, yeah, nigga, that's me. She like, yeah, nigga, fuck is wrong with you? I got a nigga, you saying shit on records and all that. You don't even, I'm a real bitch. And I was like, yo, that was one of the, I was like, yo, I was laughing. I was like, oh, Lord. You know,
So you going up there, you like, nah,
Yeah, I didn't
son.
know who it was.
Nah, niggas throwing shit.
And it was-
and then
and
you
it-
see her.
Yeah, she was right there. But I got so much respect for her because we wound up getting mad cool after that because she checked me.
Yeah.
She checked me right then and there. Nigga, I'm a real bitch. Nigga, like, I understand, I know what type nigga you is. Like, don't be saying shit like that. I got a nigga. I was like, all right. Okay.
I know what went through your mind, though. Because you like, if you ain't have a nigga, then what?
You gotta stop.
Come on, we
You
from the
gotta
same. Come on.
stop. You gotta stop. You gotta
I heard the lingo. He said it 3
stop.
times.
But it
Fuck
never
with
happened.
Keisha Cole though.
No, that
Keisha
particular
Cole
thing
the
never
truth,
happened.
man.
I was
That
talking
particular
crazy,
thing
yeah.
never happened. You was just
I was talking
crazy.
crazy. I was talking crazy.
That's the only time you talk
I
crazy.
fuck with Keisha Cole though. She real. I ain't gonna cap.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.